it's Jeannie from Blaha, Colorado, as you can see behind me. I wanted to share this how-to because it comes up a lot, right? Where we feel like we're doing everything in our power to create our desired reality aspects, to bring them into the now, right? So, and the question comes in of how do I receive the solutions? How do I receive those answers? How do I get to that how, right? When you know what the what is, or maybe you don't know what the what is. The first quantum leaps that I encourage people to do is get in touch with your whats. Get in touch with what are your joys, what are your passions, what are the pieces of life for you specifically, nobody else, because we're all unique, having to do with your peace. What brings you the most amount of sensation of, I get it, I get why I'm here. Wow, is my purpose really on? Oh my gosh, do I feel really amped up for my life, right? So get in touch with the what first, if those are unclear, those pieces, and then start to go into those quantum leaps with this intention of receiving the how, right? I'm going to give you a very specific example, something that happened to me recently, which was you'd made this leap to the mountains, which honestly, I've been hearing about this since I was about 8 years old. Now, that's my husky. He loves being here in the mountains. It's like, can you imagine a husky with all that hair and then being in cooler temperatures than in other areas? And all the wildlife, it's incredible. So what was my personal experience? So I've been doing all of this what, staying focused on the what, with so many things that my passions, you know, they keep accumulating into new things. I'm sure you've noticed that too. Who has just one passion? Oh no, you don't limit yourself. And so when we arrived here, I could hear the guides, I could hear the angel, I could hear the quantum talking. We just have to get you to a horse ranch. That's it, right? We just need to, because that's a lifelong thing for you. And so I was getting frustrated saying, well, sure, yeah, I hear the angels, but where? Guides, what are you talking, like where? What am I? So it was hilarious one night. I heard so loudly, hey, what about your Kung Fu meditation? Get on it. Start quantum leaping again with the Kung Fu meditation and yoga, because obviously I have a step on that too. But I hadn't necessarily been quantum leaping for myself. I hadn't been doing my Kung Fu meditation for myself. Don't get locked up with helping everyone else. You gotta help yourself and get in there and attend to you first, because if your vessel's full, you will be able to attend to many, many more people on the planet, right? I mean, if we're empty, where do you go from there? There's nothing to give. So I was like, oh yeah, thanks for the reminder. Time to get back, do the meditation, and just set that intention, quantum leaping to my desired reality. As long as I've been quantum leaping, I've always seen myself on a horse. Now, every one of my clients has a different vehicle. Some are actually not even on anything or in anything. They are quantum leaping. They said, I don't even know what I look like anymore. That's excellent. That works too, because we are essentially energy. So, but I always saw myself on this white horse, leaping to this desired reality. There were always many horses around, not just one. And I saw the terrains, and okay, great, but now what, right? Now what? That was October. And here we are in November of 2018, and I said, okay, next is I gotta hear what's that action that I need to take, because I can see the what. It's very clear to me. Angels, guides, and those in the quantum, loved ones who know me, help me out here, I just need to hear. Well, here's the funny thing about your angels and spirit guides and all of the quantum. They work with us in the now. This is the space of the now, right? The quantum is the now, which means that they have all of the information that they can supply us with connected to our era that we're in. It's not this fluffy language of trying to figure out, it could be, but it doesn't have to be, where you're trying to figure out what are they talking about, the script of that or whatever. No, they'll come in and tell you exactly, guess what? The location that you are seeking is on the internet. So go look on the internet, send an email, put your details in, be yourself, because right now, this world that we're in, people are looking to connect with the real you. Now, I know this is really scary for a lot of people because they think, well, if I really talk about who I really am, they're going to think I'm so weird and I'm strange and etc., right? No, your niche, it needs to match you vibrationally and through your frequency. So if you're not being yourself, or you're holding yourself back in any way, or you're leaving things out because you're afraid people are not going to be able to connect to it, or they're going to think you're just El Strange, which believe me, I have lots of experience in that department. By not sharing, you're really limiting yourself as far as you being able to match up with the right position, the right career, the right relationship. Most right for you, I'm talking, not right and wrong judging. And so in this case, I asked, can you show me, yes, internet, here, go seek out this name, this location, send the email. And here's the fascinating piece. I sent that email one night. By the next morning, before I had gotten up, I had a response. And it was many beautiful words, including, we need angels on our ranch. Oh my gosh, I still get angel tingles about it. I mean, think about that. If you are putting yourself out there as you and saying, this is what I bring to the table, these are my gifts, these are the things that I can help you with, how can I be of service? You're going to be shocked and amazed by how people who are waiting for you, the position is available. You always have a home, you always have a space that's waiting for you. That is how the flow of the universe works. So I reached out back, and guess what? Today, 3 days later, I was working on that ranch. I am today. And it is a lifelong dream come true. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else, even though a month ago, I wasn't even here. I wasn't in these locations in the mountains. I wasn't near enough to be accessing that ranch. And all of a sudden I know, more people in this last month than I knew in years because of the way that those dots get connected so fast, so speedily when you are in your real home, when you are in a space that feels like that delicious sense of, I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. So take that with you, leap to your what's, listen for the hows, then take action on those things that you're hearing. Because here's the thing, your guides and angels, those in the quantum, your loved ones who passed are never going to get frustrated with you. They're never going to get tired of you. They're never going to leave you. They're never going to just give up on you. That's the human thing here in the body, right? You get into those areas and arenas of, oh God, why do I even bother? I should just give up on this dream. No, they will continue to give you pieces and aspects of it till you're walking it and living it. So what is the answer? Listening, being receptive, hearing, really going with what they suggest for you, because guess what? They're of the ease and effortless path. They're the flow path. They're the ones, they're not going to tell you, you know what, it's going to be a lot of struggle, a lot of hardship. No, they're not going to set you up that way. We do that to ourselves because we don't believe we're worthy, that we don't deserve, that we've done something so terrible in our lives that we couldn't possibly have that kind of peace and joy. That's an illusion, total illusion. So if you ever hear that, that is not a spirit guide of yours, that's not an angel of yours, that's either your ego, which isn't that interesting, that our ego can keep us small too. It's true. So take it with it, go do your quantum leaps. If you have any challenges, please reach out, book with me. Sometimes I can take a person just once that I'm walking you through, because it's a very active meditation and quantum leap that I do with people over the phone. And I'm happy to help. I'm here in Colorado, and I'm available now all the time, right? Take care, love you lots, big hugs, and see you soon.